Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and for today's video we are reacting to Overwatch Genesis, all 3 parts, because you guys really seem to enjoy the last reaction video to Overwatch and you guys recommended me so many things to react to next, and this was one of them. So thank you for all the recommendations. There's a lot more to come after, and as you can tell, unless you're new here, this is not my usual setup. I am finally back home for Christmas break and I've been enjoying it so much that if I seem a lot shorter than usual, the camera is just not at the right angle. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video as much as I did, and if you do, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I do have an Instagram and I do have a TikTok, so if you do want to go follow those, add the links on those below in the description box. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I have the video here of what I'm going to be reacting to. I will link it down below in the description box if you do want to go see it, but either way, let's get started. I'm pretty interested in what this is going to look like compared to what I reacted to last time.
Battalion spotted your sector, 50 clicks south-southeast.
Copy that. Delta, take positions. Overwatch on site. Taking heavy fire. Sky, confirm
So
target.
I'm guessing they're gonna shoot
Units
the
approaching.
Omnics
Charlie.
from like bases from last time. I'm guessing that's what they're shooting at, right? Okay, the music low-key fire. The background music?
No matter what you call them, warbots, tin cans, they were soulless machines. But the truth is, we were scared.
Did they make an anime out of this? I
They
think
were
I
supposed
mentioned
to
that
be
last time.
The beginning of a new life.
I think I
in that
mentioned this
moment-
last time, that they need to make an anime out of this.
It felt like the end of humanity.
Genesis, Part 1, Dawn. So I'm guessing Genesis is basically how the Omnic started. Before watching this, that is what I'm gonna guess.
Was extraordinary. Anything was possible. We had implemented God programs. The next generation of artificial intelligence.
Okay,
became
why does this look so cool though?
omnipresent. They controlled most of our infrastructures, like the food distribution systems aimed at helping against famine, poverty.
Yeah, flying cars? What time?
We were no longer defined.
And what
by our
year are we in?
mistakes. No. The AIs were saving us from them.
Artificial intelligence was running.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna pause real quick. Girl, what was you doing running in the middle of the street? Did your parents, did they not teach you any better? Also, like how I mentioned before, what year are we on? Because the flying cars thing, I just want to know what they were thinking.
Systems to make our lives better, but what was really exciting was combining it with robotics. Omnica Corp started building a new line of state-of-the-art robots. Omnics would eventually eliminate the need for humans.
So this
to do
was
all
the
those idle,
start of
mundane,
Omnics.
often
Okay.
dangerous jobs.
Everyday needs that puts power at your fingertips.
So you're just gonna leave the wine glass there? You're so late. Wait, hold on. You're so lazy, and yet not even, because this is my guess. You have the wine glass here. You have the spilt wine, but you had more than enough energy to grab another one, but not to pick this one up. Okay.
Line of robots that put power by your side.
And geared up to put power in their hands. Omnica Corp, always looking to what's next.
Society embraced it.
Sure, we had the pedal to the metal. But who was really paying attention to the road?
Look, Omnica kept making robots smarter, and they made life easier and safer, and as you know, this business is all about what's next.
And what was next was Mina.
And in
Mina?
tech talk,
Who's Mina?
Omnica Corp announced today that Dr. Mina Liao, the science prodigy and eminent visionary in robotics, will develop the next generation.
Sorry for I keep pausing a lot. I did this the last episode too. Did Was Mina the person that created Omnix, the one that I reacted to last video? I don't know if you guys are you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the video, I definitely recommend you seeing the video. I reacted to every origin story, but is this the same person or am I like crazy? I think I'm tripping.
Of Omnix.
Omnica Corp has made a lot of strides, and well, we're going to do better.
She's pretty. Why does she look like me if I had straight hair?
They've done great.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
It's time to reach for the stars.
Frankly, I had my doubts. Dr. Liao was a legend in her field, but we were asking her to push the limits of what many thought was already perfection.
So the Omnix were ready perfection. You guys wanted to push it further because you guys weren't happy with anything?
Somebody should have put a stop to it. It wasn't science. It was arrogance.
This took
When it came
hours.
down to the
Dang.
moment of truth, we had no idea what was about to happen.
It didn't just activate.
She was born.
So you guys created the
Life
Omnix
before
of
the
the
war
Omnix,
was
quite literally.
Extraordinary. Anything was possible. But it was all about to change.
It was all about to change. Oh god. That looks creepy. I would not want that staring at my face.
Aurora was the first of us to awaken. Can you imagine how she must have felt?
Oh, that's Omnic A.
Born in a laboratory, surrounded by your creators. And then you learn the truth, that there is no other creature like you anywhere.
Oh,
that you are truly alone.
Yeah. It's okay. You're unique. Part 2, Innocence. You're unique. It's okay. Look, everybody's different. You don't have to feel so bad. It's all right.
Dr. Liao discovered that Aurora was sentient, that she was alive, thinking, choosing.
It was hard to believe. I didn't want to believe it at first.
She passed every single test we could come up with. Every one.
And then the entire world found out. Dr. Liao committed career suicide by saying Aurora was alive. But her testimony was very compelling.
This just in, a stunning ruling.
The robot was declared a sentient being.
Granted her freedom and released into the world.
Wait. But didn't you guys want this? Okay, but you guys created this because you guys thought it was great, because the Omnix was all that above and beyond. And now it's just not good. Humans are weird.
I was so relieved. She had a chance to actually live free.
Okay, but low-key it is weird that a robot is acting like 100% a human. Dude, this is low-key weird though.
And she made the most of it.
Aurora had been born into a world that she didn't understand. She wanted to see more of it.
Ooh, that's so pretty. I love the
She went
lanterns.
everywhere, learning, watching, seeing how humans treated each other, the good and the bad. But eventually, she had questions about the nature of her own
The
existence.
robot started wearing clothes. Oh yeah, they're getting a lot of conscious
About
now.
her soul. And she could only find those answers alone.
Oh, well, while all that was happening, there was a lot more scrutiny into Omnica Corp's
Who's
operations.
the, well, I guess, never mind.
Didn't
I was
go
about
well
to ask
for
a
us.
stupid question. I was like, who's telling the story?
Overspending, mismanagement, fraud even. But in a couple of years, Omnica was done.
All those automated production lines, completely abandoned and unmonitored for years. By humans, anyway.
Breaking news out of Nigeria. Countless social media reports of an
Wait, so
invasion
this is a
underway.
worldwide
Unclear
thing.
exactly what's
I thought this
happening
was
in
only
Central
like
Africa, but we do
in
have
one
some from the
area.
scene.
Also getting eyewitness reports of strange robots designed for combat.
So robots are
We
quite
were
literally
caught by
overthrowing
surprise.
the world.
The world was caught by surprise.
Okay, I know I asked this the last video, but I'm gonna restate my question. What would you think if robots just randomly overthrew the world and whatever is happening in Overwatch is happening now? I mean, it's not even just in Overwatch, it's a worldwide thing. Like, it was happening in Nigeria, for crying out loud, and in other places too. Oh my god.
Omnics were attacking
What is that
everywhere.
thing? Why is...
It seemed like every country was hit from every direction, all at once.
Yo. Oh
we
my
didn't
god.
know it then, but one of the God programs, originally designed to help humanity, had hijacked Omnica's production lines to build warbots. of its
Great,
own
so you
design.
guys just let them
They
overthrow
called it
everything.
Anubis. It was built to maintain ecological balance of all things. For conservation.
Its goals could not be achieved without the end of humanity. And it used us to carry out its plan.
That doesn't look like some ecological balance, but I don't know much about economics myself other than the little basics that I do know, but that don't look like it's economically balanced. So this is a battle literally of humans and robots. Oh my god.
We were running out of hope. But there was a little.
Ooh.
Only a few teams across the world were able to mount a real defense. The best of the best joined the special strike team called Overwatch.
Oh, so Overwatch were made to destroy these robots. All right.
Decision to recruit Dr. Liao.
That makes more sense.
Who knew more about Omnics than she did?
Those first victories showed the world what Overwatch could do. Soon
Man,
the
she
strike
low-key
team
fire.
was joined by a whole army.
I gotta make an
Of course,
Overwatch live
recruits
stream,
like
dude.
me were always amazed by what the core team could do.
Okay, but okay, am I wrong? Let me go back real quick. Hold up.
By what the core team could.
Why does he, if Chris Evans did not have a somewhat beard and just like some nice blonde hair, would that not kind of look like Chris Evans, or am I very wrong? I don't know.
Could do. Overwatch had the impossible objective of winning the war.
Oh my god, that guy is going ham.
It seemed we might actually
It's a
pull it
bullet
off.
master.
Anubis didn't sleep, didn't feel fear, and didn't feel despair. But it also couldn't feel hope. That was what Overwatch gave us. And even then, we had to wonder if hope was going to be enough.
Dude, bro, just a couple more of those robots. Wait, hold up. A couple more of those robots, and it's gonna be the rumbling all over again, like an Attack on Titan. Oh my god, it's the rumbling. It's gonna happen again.
The United Nations created Overwatch, and we won some victories. We thought the tide had turned. Unfortunately, it did not quite work out that way.
Dang, everybody looks depressed now. See, this is your doing, humans. You guys depress yourselves. Now, this is the last part and it's Rebirth. So I'm guessing this is going to be the rebirth of the country? Of the world? Human-powered max fight back. Okay, but like...
We won. The Anubis program
I'm not going to ask.
Was learning from its defeat. We could never beat it the same way twice.
Oh my god, it's quite literally the rumbling. We have tiny titans attacking a giant titan.
Depending on your point of view, seemed inevitable. And I know I had no choice in the matter. I was under the control of the Anubis program. But it haunts me.
All the Omnics had their major subroutines overridden and controlled by a lone god program.
She is sweating. Oh my god.
All except one.
She is breaking her back.
Aurora.
So they need the person that they created to destroy everything?
Meant that she was immune to the Anubis directives. But if the AI could interface with all these Omnics, maybe Aurora could too.
How do you get there so fast? Has she been there the whole time?
She was one of a kind. But we had found a way to replicate her. To transmit her.
I don't think that was a good idea. You guys creating her made a big problem, and now you guys creating another one? She looks so tired of this. She's like, I just want to get done and over with.
Whatever Aurora was looking for on her journey to Shambali, in that moment, she had found it.
We were pretty confident we knew what the results would be. But
what are you guys doing to
never
her?
Fully understand what really happened in there.
Don't cry, please. Oh my god, she's a nuclear bomb. What is she doing?
Aurora gave us a chance.
This is literally the rumbling from Attack on Titan. This is Eren just communicating to everybody, telling them that they will be okay. Am I wrong?
Something, everything changed. It was the strangest thing I ever saw. That moment would be known as the awakening.
For the first time in our existence, we were suddenly given a choice.
Yeah, but now after all of this, everybody still hates you and the racism is still going on. I don't even know if Omnics are a race, but I'm going to consider them a race now.
It held us captive. We had a choice.
Overwatch seized the moment. They started a counteroffensive. It would take some time, but it was the start of us winning the war. The strikes and counter-strikes eventually drove the enemy forces to collapse. By some small miracle, we infiltrated and quarantined Anubis in Cairo. Months later, the war was over. We had won.
At least the war was over.
I got to know some of them. They are like us. Reflections of us. Some are no good. Some I would trust with my life. I suppose we all had an awakening.
The awakening? Of course I remember. For one brief moment, we were all connected and aware. What I remember more than anything else is her message. My friends, when I was born,
I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by the sudden rush of senses, emotions, choices. I was excited. Alive. It was frightening. But I found in facing fear, there is freedom. And through freedom, you can find your own path. I have chosen to share the discovery with you. A new beginning. I wish I could stay. You have this one life. Choose well.
You have this.
All right, I'ma just pause it right there. I know we only got like not even 40 seconds, but that was such a touching message. But that feels like so cliche. It's always such a touching message.
Choose well.
Choose well.
We all gotta choose well. Dang. Now I got that majestic music in the back. And that's the end. Okay, so that wasn't that bad. I mean, it makes a lot more sense now how the Omnics became a problem, because that was a big question that I had last episode, and I feel like a lot of questions are now answered. But that was pretty interesting. Although I will say that the problem really did start with the humans. It did not start with the robots. At least that's what I understood. Maybe I'm wrong, but at least that's what I understood. But either way, if you did enjoy this reaction video, you do want to see some more reaction videos in the future, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely let me know down below in the comments what other things I should react to, either Overwatch or any other things that I should react as well. Either way, I do have an Instagram and I do have a TikTok, so if you do want to go follow those, I have the links down below in the description box. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.